Thank you very much. Nahlala phansi ngiyabonga kakhulu. Ngaze ngambona Israel. Ngaze ngambona lokho ngibona ku TV all the time. You invaded our sitting room, our lounges for a very long time. You still do, but you do so with good faith. I really want to thank you because we learn in different ways. My color in Gomorrah, I used to say to the kids, how many can you watch this? Wow, but where is this thing going to? Thank you so much. And thank you, Minister, for being here. SKEEM, my next meeting in Johannesburg is supposed to be at 3 o'clock. Any meeting amasonto ayathanda ukusincedisa in many things, so I also don't want ukuthi ngifike late nakhona, but I don't regret having stayed here. I don't regret listening to everybody who's spoken here. I don't regret even hearing Zahara, Eibega from their heart. She sang, she spoke from their heart. So I'm happy to have listened to everybody because what is important for us, for those of us who are in government, ours is to also not come and just speak and go away. Ours is to come, listen, speak, listen, because I personally believe everywhere you go, you pick up something that encourages you in the work that you do. The Minister of Social Development, everyone who is here, especially the people who are from government who take care of the people who are speaking here today. The message is not difficult for us. And I think the message, the message must be taken house to house, neighbor to neighbor, community to community, street to street, because the only way we can build this country is for us not to talk from above. We must go right down to where people live. And so when there is the community that is here, is a community that has said to SKEEM GP, we are our child. Irrespective of what you've gone through, you are our child, you have come back, you want to share your experience and let other young people realize ukuthi indlela okufuneka bayihambe yindlela abayidecide yobona. The last speaker just said it here. Wasinikeza ama-lesson, and I'm hoping that those lessons will be lessons which are not only kept where we are right now, are lessons that are going to be taken house to house, street to street, community to community. Because if you don't empower the families, if you don't empower the communities, if you don't give them the necessary information, we are wasting time. At the same time, it's the other way. It's a two-way process. It's never a one-way process. So when you think, you look at government there and you say, what we need to do, and the reason why I am here, and the reason why I was here even the previous time, I came across Uchemba, and I listened to his story, not knowing no background. I didn't even know the fancy things he used to do before. I only learned of them much later on. And of course, there was also something in me that I'm a former applicator, and you can't take that away from me, like it or not. So there are certain things that motivate you, and then you look at them and you say, AK-47, skhatha esidlulile isikhathe AK-47. Isikhathe emfundo manje. Isikhathe AK-47 whether bekukumzabalazo or whether kuyilaba abagangayo ngayo namhlanje. Siyadlula leso sikhathi because the world is not waiting for South Africa.
Oh, yes.
The world is competing with us now. 1994 bebekhona begcwele beza la South Africa bathi we are inviting you to Nigeria, we are inviting you to Norway, we are inviting you to where to go and speak about your country and the fact that your country has pulled itself out of apartheid. The people of South Africa have pulled themselves out of apartheid. I stand here and I can tell you, in the African continent, I've been to more than 45 countries. Why was that? Was because the world was still welcoming us, still being nice to us. The world today is saying, "It's computer today." So if the world is competing with us today, whether it's in arts and culture and acting and tourism and everything, if the world is competing with us today, are we ready for that competition? Or do we want to sit in the hole and keep on complaining about ourselves and keep on complaining about this and that? My view, as I'm here today, I came here because I believe in what SKEEM GP and your foundation is doing. At the beginning, when I thought, let me come closer and hear you, there were other voices that were saying, Minister, you cannot afford to be associated. You cannot afford to be seen to be in that kind of environment. You cannot afford who's exposed to our SKEEM GP. Do you know who they are? And the voice in me said, when I went to struggle for the change of South Africa, I never selected who I'm struggling for. And today I am not going to select who I have to serve. And who I have to serve is from the smallest child into squash squash only my boy would say I squash at the time. So I am here because I believe what you stand for, what you've told yourself you have to do, is that you need to change the reality that carrying knives, guns, and arriving and going to school under the influence of substance such as drugs, alcohol, has become part of the daily lives of our community, and you have to change that. You and the people who are here today have to change that. The figures and the statistics are scary. But who's going to change those statistics? You think it is government alone? My being there also means I am the conscience in you at all times. So that tomorrow when they say, Minister, every time they say, I told you, I am not a minister of social development for certain people. I am a minister of social development for each and every South African citizen, and it includes them too. Because when they come back to the communities are very scared. They're not sure whether they're still going to continue their old ways or they have changed. In order for you to convince the community that you have changed, do something for the community. Let the community see your ways. Let the community see that even when they come, so they tell her the same things, you turn back and show the community, I'm not there anymore. It's your responsibility also, guys. It's not a one-way process, it's a two-way process. We give, you take, you give, we take. That's how it's got to work. Thank you very much.